Okay, Sagittarius, finally. I had to take a little brief break. I'm not even concerned about uploading right now because dude, this camera is glitching out. And then like the Scorpio reading, it's the same exact fucking placement of the camera. I've checked the frame and like it was just blinding light. I had to turn down the light and I turned it back up and now it's fine. Like you should look, even if you're just looking at the thumbnails, the readings before Scorpio, and now after. It's insane. It was so bright. I don't know what the fuck that was about. So crazy. I might know what it's about, but that's not the point either. So nuts. Anyways, yeah, Sagittarius, what's up? It looks like some not good shit's up. The first card, and so far the only card to show up, is the Nine of Swords. We hate to see that. That's like self-sabotage, self-harm, self-mutilation, even self-deprecation. Just like hate that energy for anyone, but especially you, Sagittarius. You're supposed to be like on top. You know, it's just like your nature. So let's see what's going on for real here. Okay. Bottom of the deck, a Priestess. You know what's up. You know what's going on. You you're maybe taking it out on yourself that you're not receiving the outcome that you wanted. Okay. And it's just going to have to be fine. It's just going to have to be okay. You have to stop holding it against yourself. Stop tormenting yourself. It is what it is. Because here we are, Queen of Wands, right? Fire is a masculine element, but maybe you identify more with the Queen, feminine. And Wands, fires, this is definitely you. And it's being in a good place emotionally. And it's realizing that you are in control. You do have power and you are seated at your throne. So why even try to self-destruct? Right? And the Knight of Swords. So it could be air energy, masculine energy coming in to help. Could be assistance in some way. It could be romantic, but these aren't really love readings, and it just might be about work and such. But also like, hey, Princess of Swords. So we could see some regression in a person that you thought was solid. You might be seeing a decline in your own work ethic, or it could be an offspring. It could be like a father and daughter situation, especially if we're talking about air. Signs, an air sign, either way, but it's causing you pain for some reason. It's causing you some type of pain, or you're staying away from it to avoid the pain, something like that. Where these three together are good, and this definitely is on its own. So this is just you, and it has nothing to do with anyone else. But you may not be seeing what's already in front of you because you're so blocked. Death card is a Scorpio card. Maybe watch the Scorpio video. It might have some insight for you. The lighting, dude, it is insane. It's insane. I was tripping the whole video. And then the 4 discs, power. So ending a cycle of self-sabotage so that you can enjoy the finer things and gain control over yourself and everything around you, really. It's time to move forward, begin again, and see how to serve your highest purpose. Okay, so, all right. Okay, so, okay. Yo, great. As long as you know how to handle it, and as long as you cut this shit out. Could be more like an addiction thing. It could be, it's definitely within the self, though. It's not somebody around you. It's not something going on outside of you. It's not even something happening in your life, if that makes sense. It's you. Deeply, inwardly. So we have 2 face down piles. These are in reverse, and on top of them sits the 7 of Cups, which is debauch, so to do things in excess. And these really have no upright. You see it poking out? We're just gonna flip it on top. 5 of Cups is appointment. So here's the thing. You're at this crossroads of like, I know I need to get my shit together. I know I need to get my act together. I know I need to stop doing this self-harming behavior. But on one hand, you're doing it to the point of excess that you lose everything. But on the other hand, you don't feel truly connected to yourself regardless of the results. You feel quite bored. You feel quite, I almost said distant, but disdain. You don't use it in the sentence like that, but you get what I'm saying. You feel disdain. and a boredom, disappointment, whatever. It's very in between for you, and you don't like that. But we'll have to find out what it actually is for you. Because when you do it in excess like this, like you have been, if it's drinking or smoking or any kind of, again, something harming, could be like physical, you know what I'm saying, like disorder. You get the gist. It could be anything, but when you do it this much or too much, okay, I don't know where you're at on which side, you lose out on everything. These are all face downs, flipped around. No partnership, lose the house. Okay, the opposite of dominion, domestication, right? Without that, lose the lovers. No, the inability to make decisions. Okay, not every tarot deck is like this, but with this deck, the inverse is just the opposite. You know, the Rider-Waite, they have separate meanings when it's upright or in reverse, but this deck is just front and back. It is or it isn't, period. There's no discussion, no interpretation. If you continue to do this behavior or action, whatever is hurting, you lose out on everything. And there's no working it out. Acting on impulse is the wrong thing to do. You have no idea what you're trying to manifest here. You have no idea what you're awakening, in a sense. Oof, this ain't it. It's not your person. If this is about a person, a job, anything that you think you're really passionate about and you're putting too much effort into, it's the wrong move. Bag is not secured. Bag is not for you. Period. Doing it, and you know, it doesn't have to be a thing as much as it's like, if you're not taking care of yourself, all of this is true. Because this really is about self-inflicted wounds. So hurting yourself in this way, however it may be, you will lose everything if you continue to be tortured. If you continue to be cruel to yourself. On the other hand, okay, maybe it's like a little more boring path. Okay, Sagittarius. Fucking psychos. Love it. My favorites are up there anyway. We all know it's Gemini. But mutable either way, okay? Prince of Discs could be like a, you know, bringing something into the world, but also like taking the first step, right? Recognizing you have a problem is a lot of times the first step. And then, okay, lust. So Leo, it's currently Leo season. It could be about moving towards attraction. It could be obsession, really. And then what's this? The Queen of Swords, putting in a little effort, giving a little bit of work. Could be an air sign coming in. It's probably you. It could be establishing boundaries, cutting people off, whatever the case is. And the Wheel of Fortune, finally seeing, you know, you're going from the Five of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune. And it's basically saying like, yeah, this shit's fucked up. You got to stop torturing yourself. But even if you get bored of not torturing yourself for whatever fucking reason, what the hell does that even really mean? That's when the Wheel of Fortune starts turning. What was bottom of the deck? The Priestess. You know what I'm talking about. And you know who or what or whatever. Four Cups, luxury. You're getting a little too comfortable, Sagittarius. You have goals and you know it. And you need to fulfill your mind. Sagittariuses are so deep that sometimes they go so deep. Even me being like a deep ass person, I get told all the time, like, I can't talk about this, like, it's too much for me, it's too deep, I haven't thought about it, blah blah blah. And Sagittarius still does that to me sometimes, where I'm like, damn, y'all really, sometimes it really isn't that deep, you know, whatever. But I love it. That's what draws me to Sagittarius, is you have to be mentally fulfilled. Okay, you have to, your cup must be not only half full, but overflowing. It is who you are. And it's the knowledge that brings you this kind of wealth, in a sense. I don't know why I'm pulling cards from the top, but it just felt right. Queen of Cups, yeah. Water sign, maybe. Something with water. Could be a motherly figure. The seed that's being planted with the Prince of Discs could be like Babette. You never know. Yeah. The more change you have now, the better results you have later. Cups, 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 water, water, water. Okay, I don't know. Love it. everything that you could possibly want when you finally realize that what you're doing is harmful. Queen of Discs. I'm not drawing anymore. Queen of Discs, Prince of Swords, the Hermit, and the Eon. It's going to be tough, but you got to cut some shit out, whether it's creating a budget and spending less, whether it's kicking a bad habit, whether it's putting yourself first. You have to take steps in order to really realize your worth. Okay? Knowing and realizing are two different things. And I'll just say that. Sagittarius. Okay? So, as always, much love to each and every one of you. Enjoy this fiery season of Leo. Okay? It's basically your time to shine too. If the fire is going to burn, it might as well be you. Double fucking wands, which, yes, is fire. It's true. What's this one poking out? Another one? The Priestess again. Yeah, I'm done, because you know what it is. Be true to yourself. Follow your own moral compass. Establish your own personal boundaries, etc. Be what you want to do. And also honing in on your emotions and understanding how you feel and staying in control of that, too. Okay? Love it, love you.